Well, to just dig more into this particular story, we want to cross over to our city center where Gideon Keter, youth leader from URP, is on standby to just tell us more about this particular bill and stand in regards to Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru. Now, Gideon, last week or 2 weeks ago it emerged that about 200 million shillings from the National Enterprise Fund actually disappeared. As a youth leader, what does this make you feel?
Come again.
Last week it emerged that about 200 million shillings from the Youth Enterprise Fund actually disappeared. As a youth leader, what does it make you feel?
We are actually, as young people, we are so disappointed because if you look at our position as young people in this country, the little funds that we've been given for development, the main purpose of the fund was actually, the main aim was to help young entrepreneurs who have been suffering from the challenges of unemployment. So if we look at these people who are actually embezzling the money that is set aside for the young people, we see that we are being deprived of our rights, or we are being deprived of a chance for us to grow. And that reflects the extent of corruption in this country. It is systematic way of corruption which start from the high level to the lowest level, and it has been trickled down to entire country, from counties in the national at the national level. So we feel as a common people, common man, that we are being denied a chance to develop as young people in this country. We feel that someone is robbing our future.
Just to ask you, Gideon, do you support Alfred Keter's motion of impeachment against Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru, and does this represent what also other youths from the URP party feel?
The impeachment of Waiguru's motion is it also affects us, and we support that motion, and all what we require is if one Waiguru could step aside, because it's evidence that there is some allegation. It is evident in the eyes of the public that there is some money that has been lost, and for her to be accountable, she has to step aside. And I would also we really support that, because Anne Waiguru sits at a position whereby, as young people, we look up to her in terms of support. Youth are under Ministry of Devolution, and when we look at this thing, we really ask ourselves several questions like, why is it only the money for the young people that everyone is targeting? Why is it that no one is accountable for these finances when such things happen? And then the motion for impeachment, or her asking her to step aside, is not a new thing. Even other ministers and other cabinet secretaries have stepped aside. She's not special from the rest, and if she's not guilty, she will come back to office.
Well, Gideon, have you raised some of these sentiments with the Deputy President William Ruto, and what does he have to say?
The sentiment about Anne Waiguru, or the sentiments about the corruption cases?
About Anne Waiguru and corruption as a whole.
Yes, I've read, and the Deputy President commented clearly that if anyone is found guilty after the investigation, actually I think the investigation that was tabled, that brought a lot of confusion. So when it comes to sentiment of the Deputy President regarding corruption cases, I think it's very clear that we are fighting, as a government is championing fight against corruption.
Before I let you go, just maybe briefly tell us about this youth bill that you hope to present before Parliament. What is in it?
We are really appalled by the state at which legislation is conducted in Parliament, because every policy that is being proposed, or every amendment that is being proposed in Parliament, like if you look at the bill of Honorable Duale, it doesn't speak about young people. They only focus on women. They ask about women to be given funds during campaign. What about young people? What about the youth? What about people with disabilities? What about the marginalized groups? why are we being sidelined or being kind of like discriminated from these processes? Also, we feel so bad because we see there are so many young MPs in Parliament. Well, more than 50. There are 50 MPs in Parliament who are youthful, and they are not raising this question. So it is a concern to us as young people. Where is our space? Who will defend us in terms of policies and other related policies in Parliament?
Thank you very much, Gideon Keter, the chairman of the National Youth at the URP party, just weighing in on the sentiments in regards to Evolution Cabinet Secretary Anwegu and also the position in which the youth are in the country, because they feel like they have been neglected by their government, where also we've seen youth funds being swindled, and this, they say, is affecting them as the youth in the country.